I started doing these shows, and I was having the time of my life, which now leads to something else I'm going to talk about in a moment called direction of attitude. Since I had the time of my life, everyone else had the time of their life. And this is direction of attitude. The internal direction of attitude versus external direction of attitude. Whatever it is you do, you need to make sure, and this is going to sound selfish, you need to make sure you're enjoying it first. Whatever it is that's going on internally is going to be reflected out externally to those around you. If you're at a job where you're miserable, you're going to make people around you miserable. If you're at a job you love, that's going to come out. I want you to take a moment and realize the impact of a smile. Just a smile. Or a friendly hello. How long does it take to do that? 2 seconds? 3 seconds? What if that impacts 5 people positively? And what if those 5 people now take that smile and they smile, go say hello to 5 people each themselves? At the end of the day, how many people, theoretically, would have been impacted by your one smile? Want to know? I know the answer. Want to know the answer? Want to know how many? By the book. It's in the book. It is the book, but it's over 1 million. In a given 24-hour period, you will affect over 1 million people. Theoretically. Theoretically. Just theoretically. But you'll hit a lot of people. Will you hit a full million? No, somebody along the way is going to get caught up in their routines and rituals. They're going to lose sight of their passions. That's unfortunately the way we were designed. We need to undesign. We need to unlearn. I made things very engaging, like I did with Blair, because engaging makes a difference. Engaging is huge. What I usually do during my presentations is I have people color. I literally, in the beginning, hand out coloring sheets to everybody, and crayons, and I say, you have 3 minutes, color. And here's the amazing part. Nobody looks at me and says, why? You all are so trained. I do that in school with kids. Every kid says why. They want to know why. That's awesome. They're asking the right questions. Asking the right questions, the right sequence of questions, is imperative in life. Plan on going forward with your life? Plan on further developing yourself? Ask the right questions. Some people don't even ask questions, not even the wrong ones. They're going nowhere. Stagnation, ugly thing. You ask the right questions, you go in places. Einstein founded the theory of relativity, right? You all are aware of that, right? Tell you what you're not aware of. Do you know how he came about the theory of relativity? 5 questions. 5 sequential questions that he asked himself. While he was in the classroom, bored with the teacher, and so he stared at the clock like any kid would. And that is where the question started. Whereas any other kid would look at the clock and go, oh man, this is dragging. Why can't I go quicker? He started asking himself all sorts of questions about time and the concept of time. And his mind started going. The most valuable library that you have is within you. It's the most important thing. If you leave with one thing today, I want you to remember this. The most valuable library in the world is within you. There is 2 kinds of creativity in this world. There is internal creativity, there is external creativity. Without meaning to get too deep on you, internal creativity is all of the knowledge you already have in your mental Rolodex from experiences of yourself or somebody else. External creativity is out there. I can't explain it, but it's everywhere. I compare it to this room. Let's take this room. Let's take this room, and if it was a bright sunny day and I pulled this blind, you would see this bright streaming light coming right through, right? I did that on purpose. And you would see little bits of dust and whatnot floating in the light, right? Okay, so when you're not staring at the light, when you're staring over here, just at the side of the light, do you see those same little particles? So I guess basically what it comes down to is, under the right conditions, you will see things that otherwise you do not notice when you focus on your routines and rituals. That's external creativity. Have you ever fallen asleep and you're half asleep, half awake, and you start having crazy thoughts and dreams, then you wake up and you're like, whoa, how did that get in my head? Have you been there? Don't tell me I'm alone on this. Come on now. You know you've been there. How did I get there? All right, 1 second, it's me talking my case, I think it was external creativity trying to tell me it's time to lose a few pounds. I should start eating lettuce only for a while. That's what I think. Don't laugh. Good, you're following directions. So, that's creativity, and that's the two kinds of creativity. Direction of attitude is internal and external. Internal, as I said, make yourself happy first. You gotta make yourself happy. When I was doing things, entertainment-wise, that were what others told me to do, I became just like them and not myself, and I was miserable. And what happened? Other people just went through the motions. Okay? When I started doing the things that made me happy, I had a lot of people tell me how egotistical I was. How can you do what you want to do? What do you mean? Well, how can you do what you want to do? You're going out there, you're servicing the client in your business. You should be doing what they want you to do. No. You do what you want to do, what makes you happy. And let me tell you what's going to happen. You're going to get two kinds of people. You're going to get the people who appreciate it, and you're going to get the kind of people who don't. The people who don't, that's okay. They're going to be filtered to the side. But the people who do appreciate it, man, you're going to rock their world, and they're going to talk about you. Everybody they know. And guess who they know? People just like them, who now become your clientele.